Okay. Goku yelled Kamehameha and fired a big blue beam at Pikachu. Said, Pikachu! And fired a big yellow beam. They collided and exploded together and blew up the house, so later, Pikachu was searching for Goku. Goku appeared behind him and punched his whole tail off.
Because, his house wasn't already destroyed by Goku running out of it. There's so many contradictions in this one extremely short story.
Pikachu couldn't make lightning no more, so he hid behind the house. Pikachu was like, darn it, but the saver appeared. Squirtle! Squirtle shot water, and Goku blocked it with a Kamehameha, so Pikachu shot thunder, and Goku got hurted. Then Goku said, Gohan, run and get your mom because I'm going Super Saiyan. Pretty cool, huh? Will Goku become a Super Saiyan? And who is Captain Jack Sparrow? Find out next time.
There's another chapter.
Yes, there's 3 chapters.
Pokemon Z, the Saiyan Saga. No, the Saiyan Saga, sorry.
So keep going or what?
Sure.
Okay. Chapter 2. The Lair of Pikachu. Pikachu and Goku were fighting, so Gohan ran and Squirtle tried to chase him. Gohan fought and beat Squirtle, so then Vines wrapped Gohan and started dragging him.
This chapter of What the Flying Fuck, brought to you by Burger King with the dessert bacon sundae, and the donation page.
Gohan hated that. Gohan hated that, so he shot beams from his eyes that cut those vines. Then Bulbasaur showed up, and Gohan said, let's fight. But Bulbasaur was hurt, so he ran away.
Yeah, this has to be a highlight.
Gohan reached his house where Master Roshi and Yamcha were bent over Misty. Misty wasn't over.
Just because it's Master Roshi, that's hilarious.
With Abadi, who may have been Goku's baby, but Master Roshi said it wasn't. Nobody likes Master Roshi and his oldness. Gohan asked what is wrong with Piccolo and was interrupted by an explosion outside. Piccolo ran out to see who it was.
When did Piccolo get in this story?
I don't know, but here he is.
Captain Jack Sparrow did, I'm pretty sure.
Charmander kept on using Emperor on the place. What Charmander? Or the gang was so Piccolo challenged him to a fight. Charmander breathed fire and Piccolo breathed fire, and their fire was big and almost burned down the house.
Because there hasn't been enough of destroying that one house.
So Roshi said, let's run, but nobody likes me, so I'll just shut the heck up. Nobody liked him still. Meanwhile, Pikachu and Goku were still fighting. Squirtle became more Turtle. Then he grabbed a Thunderstone and thought it was at Pikachu. Goku was still... oh my gosh, okay. Goku was still too busy going Super Saiyan to react to Pikachu.
Because it takes him so long to go Super Saiyan.
Pikachu absorbed the stone and became Raichu. Now Goku was screwed, so he started punching Raichu, used Double Team like 7 times, and dodged everything. Meanwhile, Misty was giving birth, but the fire was huge, so Yamcha breathed in it, but killed himself in the process. This sacrifice was not in vain. When the baby came out, it had an eye patch, so Jack Sparrow said, that's my baby. Wow, so much happened. Tune in next time. Final chapter, ladies and gentlemen.
This story was so amazing.
How will it end?
It's actually pretty long. Okay.
Oh, jeez, this chapter is long.
Chapter 3. It's a trap. Trunks ran through the city as explosions rocked from him from all sides. His pursuer was none other than his father, Vegeta. His enraged his son refused to battle him. Fight me, screamed Vegeta, finally launching an energy blast powerful enough to knock Trunks to the ground. Trunks rose, covered with blood and dust. I'll never fight you, father. Trunks could hardly stand. We must battle, Trunks. I must measure your abilities as a Pokemon master. Very well, father. I'll oblige you, Trunks proclaimed. So what are you waiting for? Send out your first Pokemon, weakling, Vegeta mocked with a devilish smirk. Very well. Go, Galventi, I can't say this one.
What?
I don't know the new Pokemon, so I don't know how to say this one. Galvantula. Trunks threw a Pokeball, and in a flash, a Galvantula appeared. I choose you, Rhyperior, Vegeta countered. Trunks nearly collapsed with dismay. His father's Rhyperior was not only renowned for its indestructibility, but it was also the initial type to take out Galvantia. Trunks moved to return his choice, but his father quickly registered his action. Only cowards return their Pokemon, fool. Trunks, not wanting to disappoint his father, instead shouted, Galvantia, use Bug Bite! Vegeta laughed mockingly as the attack bounced off harmlessly. Ha! Did you actually expect my Pokemon, the strongest in the world, to require berries to fight? Rhyperior, use Rock Beam! The attack robbed Galvantia of its speed, its only advantage over Rhyperior. A second use of Rock Tomb slaughtered the poor insect. Trunks exclaimed, I know how to beat Rhyperior. It'll be risky, but go, Cloyster. Cloyster is a nice choice, son, Vegeta said. But Rock Tomb would
Move, Mario! I am moving you and you're not doing anything.
incredibly annihilated. Nevertheless, I must recall you, Rhyperior. Vegeta called his Pokemon back. What? Said Trunks, confounded. I thought only... That's right, Trunks. Only idiots listen to their adversaries. Vegeta laughed maniacally. Go, Blaziken! Z. Trunks knew Blaziken was not the most spectacular decision, so he ordered Cloyster to douse the flames with surf. Blaziken countered with a sky uppercut, wounding Cloyster greatly. Cloyster, freeze him, Aurora Beam, ordered Trunks, but the move failed to halt Blaziken's advancing fire punch. Although weakened, Blaziken was victorious. Fine then, said Trunks. I suppose I should use you, Gengar. The thought of Gengar's intangibility appeared to frighten Vegeta, who, out of the desperation, yelled, Use Fire Punch! However, Gengar was faster, knocking out Blaziken in one quick moment with a psychic attack. Clever boy. But your strategy is about as see-through as your Pokemon. Go, Hydreigon. That's it. Hydreigon.
Hydrogen.
Yes.
Hydrogen helium.
It literally said hydrogen. Yeah, okay. Trunks was very upset now. Hydrogen would decimate his Gengar in a flash. Trunks blinked, and as certain as death and his Gengar had fainted to a dark pulse. How big are you now, Trunks? 4 inches? However, Trunks unleashed the perfect countermeasure. Go, Milotic.
I'm assuming it's supposed to be Milotic.
Milotic, he cried. Hydrogen used Dark Pulse, but Milotic countered with a Blizzard. Hydrogen, Thunderfang! Vegeta shouted desperately, but Milotic's second Blizzard quickly capsized this collapsing Pokemon. Oh my gosh, really? This is basically a Pokemon fight. Next, Vegeta unleashed his Gyarados, a truly formidable foe. Gyarados used Twister. Then, Milotic countered with Mirror Coat.
What happened to all the other characters in this story?
They all disappeared.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
They just died in the fight?
Now release your full power. Finish him with Hyper Beam. However, Gyarados turned to Trunks and fired his laser. Trunks, confounded by this action, froze to the spot. However, Milotic jumped in the way to prevent the full extent of the powerful move. Vegeta could only spew laughter, his eyes rolling to the back of his disgusting, maniacal head. Trunks began to weep bitterly, but Milotic arose, unleashing a Dragon Pulse. Vegeta stood erect in rage as his Gyarados stood helpless, replenishing energy after his onslaught. Gyarados, use Hyper Beam again! Nevertheless, the Pokemon missed, and another Blizzard slew Gyarados. Vegeta crackled again. I only know your last 2 Pokemon are no match for my last 3, he jittered. But I'll humor you nevertheless. Go Metagross! Trunks ordered Milotic to use Scald, but Metagross countered with Hammer Arm and knocked Milotic out. Go on, Trunks! Show me what you can do! Trunks lapsed in shame. He knew his last 2 Pokemon were no match for Rhyperior, a Metagross, and whatever other hope his father had in store for him. Suddenly, true spirit. Trunks, he proclaimed with full masculinity, you're much stronger than for what you give yourself credit. He handed Trunks a master ball and vanished.
Who?
Yes. Okay, we're on 2 paragraphs, pretty much. I gotta clear my throat. Ah, man. Okay. Trunks knew what he had to do. Go, Roserade! Vegeta was absolutely hysterical now. What a terrible choice, he said, returning his Metagross. I think I'm feeling merciful, though. Go, Eevee! Trunks was bound by this until he saw Eevee evolve as the sunlight struck its fur. Eevee became an Epsilon and used Swift on the Roserade.
An epsilon?
Espeon? Espeon?
It's Espeon.
I'm sorry, my Pokemon lingo is pretty outdated. I haven't played the game in 8 years, I think it's been. Espeon, being more speedy with its quick attacks, landed a few hits but ultimately fell to its poisoning. Vegeta then sent out Metagross, muttering how Roserade would have stood no chance if Espeon had known Psychic. Metagross knocked out Roserade with a single Zen headbutt. Well, Trunks, you've saved the worst for last. Send out your last pathetic Pokemon so I can watch it squirm. Trunks replied, Not today, Father. My last Pokemon is none other than Mew. Trunks threw the Master Ball, and Mew appeared in its all glory. Mew used Metronome. Sorry, but that's all I have time for tonight. Hope you didn't mind cliffhangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people totally want to read the story.
I will send the link to the story
No!
in the chat.
I guess we'll never know what happened to Pikachu and Goku.
Exactly.
I think that's the point.
And Misty's baby.
What the hell?
Captain Jack Sparrow.
What?
With an eye patch.
I can't freaking move. Half the time. Like, if I get hit, when I'm up, like, slightly off-center from what I should be, I can't move.
I can't read anymore. If I could, but I'd have to go get a drink of water.
By the way, there's only half an hour left.
Okay, well then we're fine. We just have to buy a half hour more. With money. That means you have to donate, folks. We need money to buy...
Still no donations, so... Somebody can donate in the next half hour and they're getting a free game.
Yep, and also donating towards my maybe possible future additional stream of Secret Game and Glitches.
And possibly me doing Superman 64 for a 3-hour shift.
Oh yeah. Vegeta versus Pikachu. That's another one that exists.
I wonder who will win. Pikachu. Because Goku's the only strong one. Goku's the only strong character in
Well,
the series.
it's written in script format almost, which is kind of weird. I remember they wouldn't accept script format a couple years ago.
I think your brother really wants to donate.
I know he does, but he can't.
I can't, like, go past this.
Technically supposed to be asleep right now, but I mean, whatever.
It's this.
I'm not helping much with my really loud reading of Goku versus Pikachu.
That was loud
It's
to
too
you?
exciting to go to sleep.
That was loud to you?
This one has Pokemon, Dragon Ball, Animorphs, and Power Rangers.
Oh dear.
Read it.
It's called The One Who Shouldn't Remember.
Does anybody want to do it besides me? Because I would love to do it, but at the same time...
I can't. I'm playing a game.
I gotta go get water if I'm gonna do more voices.
It has to be you, Blazefer.
I can. Oh my god.
Well,
And I have one question about your username, Blazefer. Do you read Warrior Cats?
That's where I got it from.
Okay, good, because that's where I got mine from, so...
I can tell. I can tell. My username's from like '08 though. I haven't read it in a while.
I was just checking because I like heard the name like, that actually sounds a lot like that. Okay. Oh my god, stop jumping into those things. I can't believe that worked. Huh. There we go.
This one's rated T, but it's this one's a little iffy for her.
Oh, if it becomes too graphic as far as how it's written, then yeah, don't.
Yeah. It starts out, I'm John. Today I learned that Gabriel, my Lucario, is gay.
Oh dear. I don't really want to get into that topic,
Yeah.
so let's just find another. I mean, what does that have to do with Goku versus...
I do not know.
Well, doesn't that one just said it involved like 4 different things? It didn't say like it was anything versus anything.
It says combination of Pokemon, Dragon Ball, Animorphs, and Power Rangers.
Oh dear.
I'm assuming that they make the Power Rangers gay with the Lucario.
I don't know what's happening actually in that, and I don't... What is that?
A hungry Luma has appeared.
What would happen if a Pikachu fell out of the sky and attacked Vegeta? Only the most hilarious battle ever. Let the fight begin. Oh my gosh, I literally can't do the voice anymore. I gotta go get water or something if I want to keep going.
There's 6 chapters in this story.
Really? Oh no.
Yeah.
I can't do all 6 chapters.
I once read like a Sly Cooper fanfic that was like, it was like they hadn't, no, it was before Sly 4, so then it was just like, so Sly gets Carmelita pregnant and they go through this whole thing with that.
Oh boy.
It was actually kind of interesting, and it never ended, truly. Like, it just had a cutoff point.
With the raccoon fox baby?
And they had twins.
What?
It's sad that I remember this.
What?
Woo! Nintendo wins!
Wins what?
The debate.
Oh, so we did get those points.
EDF just asked who won the debate, so...
So he is indeed giving the points.
I thought they said in the debate, though...
Well, he wasn't here for the debate, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the debate was some...
Get out of the Sling Star so that I can do this the fun way. Damn you. I couldn't do it the fun way. Dragon Ball and Kingdom Hearts crossover? I don't know how that would work.
Well, I guess we can go look and see what they have.
Have fun with that. Hey, I want to check one thing with this.
Games?
Yeah, this is...
There's 15 crossovers.
Yeah, this is the normal
Kingdom Hearts.
fanfiction site that I found all the fanfictions I've read on it. Including that one with Sly Cooper.
Art and Inception crossover. There's 3.
The creation of Soroku.
It's just
Oh my
confusing.
Soroku? Oh, I don't think we even need to know that story.
There's a crossover between Dragon Ball Z and Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. My goodness.
Oh my god. How the hell would that work?
Hopefully it's in English so I can start reading it. My first fanfiction about as many characters as I could cram in. The ultimate crossover.
Well, as many characters as you can cram in, I guess Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends would kind of work well for that.
Yeah. 2 years have passed since the battle with Kid Boo.
Since the battle with what? Oh, Kid Boo. Okay.
Kid Boo.
I thought you said King Boo, and I'm like...
I know, my tongue slipped.
So
my
you said
gosh.
Kidding Boo?
Oh my gosh. It literally is him, like, going to some alternate dimension where the freaking Foster's home exists, and then he walks in, and he's like, hello, Trunks walks in and goes, hello, is anyone living there? And then Blue shows up, and then, well, you know... You can probably guess how the rest would go, assuming it ever gets written. Because...
Is that all that's there so far?
Pretty much, they meet, and that's it. And I don't see any extra chapters.
Ow, I hit myself in the face!
I'm generally not a big fan of fanfics unless they're, like, humorous, but...
I like that Sly Cooper fanfic I read.
Crossover between DBZ and Legend of Korra. Amazing World of Gumball? What the heck?
That's a TV show on Cartoon Network.
I know, but I don't know how you do a crossover. Gumball Z. In this story, Goku and Vegeta have been turned into kids by Garlic Jr. Then they get transported to Elmore and meet Gumball and Darwin and befriend them on their dangerous adventure to stop evil.
Because it's so dangerous.
Indeed. Big Lebowski. What? The dude and Walter from the movie The Big Lebowski get a new team member to replace Denny's. Oh my gosh. Spyro the Dragon.
And Dragon Ball Z.
Yes. Spyro and his sons are pulled into a fight that has been brewing for a lifetime. After attacking Earth, Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan, followed his old friend Kakarot to the Dragon Realm.
Because they're totally friends.
However, after a dark display of power, a new threat will rise. The Z Fighters and the Skylanders have to join forces to defeat the incredible new, but yet old foe. Oh my gosh.
By the way, I just completed a speed run.
Yes. It's crossover with Panty and Stocking. Oh my god.
I'm gonna read the Spanish one.
It's also crossed over with Big Time Rush.
Como mucha gente que me conoce sabe, soy una de las tantas fans de Mewtwo.
What?
Una ferviente admiradora que casi y por muy poco roza la demencia, pero la intención de esta historia no es hablar sobre mi falta de cordura, sino de cómo fue que supe la verdad detrás del Pokémon más fuerte del mundo. That was the first paragraph.
Oh my gosh, there is a DVC / a Goofy movie.
Goofy uses the power of knowledge.
Oh my gosh, it's definitely a comedy because it's voted fanfiction of the week by Time Magazine.
Todo comenzó cuando descubrí finalmente el parador de Mewtwo, después de haberlo buscando durante mucho tiempo. Indagué en pistas varias, dediqué a revisar, there we go, cada foro en internet o cualquier cosa que me diera algún indicio sobre su ubicación, hasta que di con él. I'm actually not that bad at pronouncing Spanish. I'm going to Spanish 5.6.
Oh my goodness. Dragon Ball Z X Totally Spy fanfic. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
When Gohan fails to save his Earth from Cell, he is given a second chance at saving a different Earth and is sent to the Totally Spies universe.
Wow.
What?
And this is fanfiction.
Yes. A crossover between DBZ, Invader Zim, and Hamtaro. Oh my gosh.
Well, the DBZ and Invader Zim wouldn't be too bad. I wonder if the Z Warriors would team up with Dib or Zim. Probably Dib.
Oh my gosh.
By the way, I'm doing another speed run
Yeah.
that has random added coins.
I guess that's the thing that you're doing right now.
No, it's not.
It's
No,
not.
this is all pre-recorded footage.
Yes, I'm right now playing Pikmin 3, even though I don't even
What?
own the game.
What?
Dragon Ball Z X To Kill a Mockingbird.
Wow. I think people are starved for actual, like,
Can you read that
crossovers.
one?
Please
Sands of a Mockingbird is the name of it.
read it.
I hope you all like it. I do not own Kill a Mockingbird or Dragon Ball Z. Pairings. Gohan X Vital. Goku X Chi-Chi. Vegeta X Bulma. Kurian X Android 18. Atticus X Madre. Dill Madi. Dill X Scout, Gem X OC, rated T. That was longer than I thought, and I have no idea what I was thinking. Okay. Scout's point of view. I was looking outside, staring out at the Radley place. I did not have any idea what I got myself into until that fateful day. 5 weeks earlier. Hey, a Scout! Guess what? Jim said. What is it, Jim? I asked, looking at the letter in his hand. It's a letter. It's from Dill Scout, he told me. I snatched the letter from his hand. Dear Jim and Scout, guess what? I'm coming to make home for Christmas. Look like you will have something to do now, huh? I'm coming December 8th, so be ready. Oh, and I'm going to bring hot cocoa. From what my pa said, that we are getting to snow this year. See you then. Your friend, Charles Barker Harris. Dill. After I finished, I gave the letter to Jim. That's great, Jim. Wouldn't it be great to have Dill here? It sure will be, Scout. Wait, the 8th? That's tomorrow, Scout. We better tell Atticus. We ran downstairs to meet Atticus, getting ready to leave. Atticus, Jim shouted. Yes, Jim? Dill is coming tomorrow. Can we play with him tomorrow? We just got the letter. That's fine, Jim. Scout, I'll be leaving now.
He's dead,
Don't
Jim.
cause too much of a fuse. Yes, exactly. We both said yes, sir, and started planning for tomorrow. Okay, where does Dragon Ball Z come into this? I'm just wondering.
Keep
there we
reading.
go. I see it. Dill came the next day, as the letter said. So, what do you want to do? We both shrugged, mainly because there was no solid plan. We started walking down the street when we came to the Rattler place. I shivered from a cold gust of wind. I see Jim and Dill stumbling a bit. Dill, Jim, are you feeling okay? I asked, but then things are getting fuzzy. I feel to the ground, as well as Jim and Dale. The last thing I saw when all went black was Arthur coming from the Radley home and catching me into his strong arms. Boo! Arthur coughed, Gohan coughed, point of view. I was watching out the window, staring at the kids that were walking down the street. Then I saw a weird-looking man. It looked like Vegeta. What is he doing here? I asked myself, knowing my brother Nathan was out of the house. He got some dots and hit the kids with them. They started to black out, so I ran outside. I was able to catch the girl when I see Vegeta coming up. Well, it ain't Kakarot Brat number 1, Vegeta said, snickering. What do you want, Vegeta? I asked in a cold voice. Living in solitude had made me less social. 2 reasons. 1, these 3 brats are Saiyan, or at least half. 2, your mother would have killed me with that. He shivers, as do I. The frying pan of doom. We say in union. Well,
This is what happens when you get
all 3
high.
are Saiyan, as I rehearsed, all 3 screaming in pain and growing tails. That was a serum to show their Saiyan heritage. Now, what were you saying? He asked in a mock tone. Never. Ask the question again. Well, we better get them to my house before the family come. Vegeta nodded and picked up the boys. I carried the girl, Scout, I think, and brought them inside. Nathan would not like this at all. That's the first chapter of 3.
Well, so I forgot about this, that, like, the internet will translate it, so that Spanish thing can actually be read in English.
Yeah, but it's really broken English thanks to poor translation tools, but that's okay. It's at least readable somewhat. But if you want to go ahead and read it, that's fine.
Nah, I can't. I still have to play a video game.
I don't understand To Kill a Mockingbird and Dragon Ball Z together.
So, apparently, Vegeta just came out of nowhere and was like, some of the people in your town are Super Saiyans. And... what? That's literally the story so far.
Nice voice,
Wait.
by the way.
Does that mean there's multiple chapters?
Yes, there are 3. Thanks. I wanted to be a voice actor at one point in my life, and that changed, so...
You're good at it.
Yeah.
Thanks. I sometimes get confused, though, because I'm trying to voice, like, 2 or 3 different characters at once, and they all have different accents, and it's like, Oh boy, I don't know what voice I'm gonna speak.
Well, I was thinking of trying to do like a Code Lyoko abridged at some point, so maybe you could help as a voice actor.
Well, that'd be fun. my sister and her friend also want me to participate in some kind of thing. I don't even know. Some show thing they're working on, animated online show.
Long jump, and long jump, and long jump, and fail.
I play Scout on the couch as Vegeta set Bill and Jim on the floor. I hear Nathan coming.
Okay, I'm losing.
I mutter under my breath many words of horrible timing. Brother, what the hell is going on? I wince at his volume. My ears are always very sensitive, but after years of solitude, it hurt even worse. Why are these children in here? I blame Vegeta. I say simple after Vegeta begins to say it more. Oh, this is a thing. Nathan tries to hold in a laugh. Vegeta sounds more like a veggie. I could not help but smirk as he scowls. Sorry, but it's true, he said quickly, then turns to me. Now why these children are in here, and why do you blame Veggie for over there? Veggie? Really? They're nicknaming him Veggie now. Okay.
Are you just stealing Krillin's attack now? Or should I look out for the Macacopotamus?
I'm just gonna stop.
Good. Nobody's donated yet.
Come
Hey
on,
guys,
guys.
if you donate $100 US in total by the time I stream again, then I will do a dramatic reading of insert fanfic here.
And your other things, too.
Of course.
And then if you donate $1, you can win a free game.
Yes, come in. What? Oh, you're giving me water? Really? My brother just walked in with a giant...
That's awesome.
Well, I'm only on for another 15 minutes anyway, so... He can probably hear me doing it, because his bedroom's right across from mine. Oh well.
I'm gonna do Rolling Green Galaxy because everybody hates these ones, including me. So.
Indeed. If anybody that's in the 5-Day Gamers group, feel free to do a massive search for fanfic that's really funny.
Yeah. And then make sure you join EDF in the next call so you can read it out to everyone.
Yeah.
Better listen to old Billboard here.
There's not one, but 2 Dragon Ball Z crossovers with Earthbound.
Huh.
Anyway, I'm gonna stop. Or I'm gonna find something and be like, I must read this.
2 crossovers with Earthbound?
Yeah.
How'd that work?
I don't know.
How do you jump? Oh, just press A to jump.
Of course, the most crossovered item with Dragon Ball Z is Naruto.
That makes sense.
Although, what doesn't make sense to me is Sailor Moon is the second highest.
That doesn't make sense at all.
And then Harry Potter. And then...
There was one Kingdom Hearts fanfic that had 101 chapters, apparently.
Oh my. Yikes.
That's a lot.
I mean, the one I read was bad enough. It had like 27. The Sly
Guys,
Cooper one I read.
The dramatic reading one I'll do, you gotta be realistic. It can't be more than, like, I don't know, 3 chapters, and it's gotta be short text. I'm not gonna sit here for 3 hours reading a fan fiction. I just can't, my voice can't handle it, and neither can I.
Let's go, like, at most. Like, if it goes, like, has less chapters, it can have longer story or per chapter or something.
Maybe.
Or if it has, like, smaller story, then it can have more chapters.
Something like that. Just, like, under... I don't know.
Under 1 million words.
Under 5,000 words. 1 million words is... No, I can't do it.
Just kidding. I wasn't exactly serious, so... No, move, you stupid piece of crap!
Maybe 10,000 words is more fair, but yeah, whatever.
Stick with 5,000 before...
Oh, jeez.
Because if it goes more than 5,000, then you might try to kill yourself, so...
Oh, and it does have to be video game related in some way, since this is a video game stream.
Yeah.
First. So...
Fuck, 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 fuck!
Oh, man. That sucks.
I have one more try at this.
It might be fun to play. Like, I thought it'd be fun if I streamed with somebody and, like, we did some kind of race or something. Because I don't think they'd be as... Neither of us would be very practiced, but... There's, like, a new Super Mario Brothers Wii play. I think it's tomorrow sometime. Which is today, my time.
Yeah.
It's today my time, too.
But,
Fuck, fuck!
that one I could do.
Game over.
Oh no.
I'll be honest, I'd never seen the game over screen in this game until I watched somebody else play.
Save your progress and quit. So, the only thing you can do is either save and quit or don't save and quit. Just look at this. If you say no, quit without saving, or you go back and save and quit. That's not fair.
They want to make sure you didn't accidentally hit no. So they ask twice. That's how it is with a lot of this kind of stuff.
I was actually more overthinking that no would just take you directly back into the game.
Yeah, that would probably be best.
Well, I mean, you only got to buy about 10 more minutes of time. And then hopefully whoever's supposed to go on next is on.
It's EDF, it should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's EDF. I think we were talking about that earlier. What's he streaming? Is it LBP2 or...
Yeah,
1 second.
it is.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
He has to throw SingStar in there somewhere.
Yeah, I think he's doing that at the end of this. Basically, that's the end.
I think he's doing that at the end of Jack 3, but...
Time for me to pull up the schedule. Darn it!
There's a reason I always set the schedule open.
I just pulled up the schedule.
It's not in Dave's. It's not in the bonus day, so it must... Either it's happened already and it didn't happen, or...
No.
No,
Jack
it was
3
supposed to
is the bonus
happen,
day.
it was supposed to happen, last night, and then he changed it.
Oh, so maybe he's just moving it to the end or something. I don't know.
I'm just gonna walk around randomly in here, because I only have
It's
10
probably on at
minutes
this
left.
point, so I mean, we could probably ask. Does anyone have Little Big Planet 2 and can cover my 3-hour stream, or at least at least an hour of it? I woke up and there's 3 billion tweets I need to count before 12 p.m. It may take an hour or so, and I need it done before day 4 ends so I can announce who wins the prize. Oh man, so somebody's got to cover for him for an hour, looks like.
Actually don't have Little Big Planet 2.
I think I do, but there's no way I can cover for him.
I can't cover.
My parents would kill me. I'm already going an hour past as is. So.
I know. Gotta get up tomorrow.
I'm already going 3 hours past.
Hopefully someone's got it.
I mean, if it was possible, I'd just lend the copy to somebody, but it's not easy to do that in such a short time period, so...
Yeah.
No.
Unless we were all, like, in the same building or something. Which would be kind of cool.
That would be sick. Yeah.
I'm gonna do a bunch of stupid random shit in this place, because I only have a few minutes left. So yeah, I just kind of told EDF that there'll be more. Mwahaha!
So I guess we're playing more?
No, there'll be more the tweets.
Oh.
I know. Jake Feller, bro. If you hadn't have tweeted like 200 times, you could stream.
Well, I can tweet again.
He's gonna be counting all night, because he'll just keep tweeting.
It only took me like half an hour to count my 277. Jump off, Mario. Thank you. Yes, it's Comet Observatory. Thank you for noticing.
Galaxy actually has a lot of really good music, but yeah.
I'm trying to do some like shenanigans that aren't working out as well as I'd hoped.
Yeah.
The game's pretty good at the parts that you'd want to play with. You know, like, if you want to jump off in some specific place and fool the game into making it kill you, that'd be nice, but you can't. Yeah, I know it's your copy.
EDF said, thanks, Jay. Now I have to count 3 million spam tweets. Colon P. Never forget the colon P.
Don't forget.
Don't forget, I am the savior of mankind.
Okay, Aqua will cover for him. So, yep.
Alright, good.
Hey, look, there's mail. That's totally
Sorry.
something I should do on the last minutes of the stream, is look at the mail.
Actually, you
this
probably
time of
don't.
night.
You probably don't, because they usually give you extra lives in them. And
got mail.
yeah, and when you come back, it doesn't save your lives, so you lose them all.
Okay, then these will be emergency rations for the Toad Brigade. Come and see me next time this letter.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't take the one at mushrooms, you're like, these will be emergency rations for us instead, because we're not even going to ask you a second time.
Just gotta find things to do for the next 4 minutes.
Mario, what are you doing to Rosalina?
He's not doing anything. He's just ducking and then looking up at her.
Huh. I didn't want to talk to you, bitch.
You could go listen to and read her really boring story, I guess, at some point here.
I can't. I don't have it unlocked.
Yeah, it's not unlocked yet, though.
I have never been out of the United States.
Neither have I. It sucks.
I've been to Canada and Mexico, actually.
Canada!
The great land of Canada. Thank God I'm not the only one that calls it that.
Canada.
The Canadian
Canada.
dollars.
Canada.
Canadian
Canada.
dollars are shiny.
Did you hear about how Canada got its name?
No.
They need to like think of a name for their country, so they were thinking of their favorite letters. So it was like C-A-N-A-D-A.
Oh my gosh.
The best part about that is that I heard that from my 8th grade language arts teacher.
Oh my goodness.
It's gotta be
Hey,
good.
Mommy, my teacher taught me that Canada is called Canada because they like and a couple different letters a lot.
Because they're like C, N, and D, and then they say A.
There's
Now,
actually
honey,
like-
why did you listen to your teacher? Because he's my goddamn teacher. You would listen to your teacher, especially if they were teaching you things. Well, sweetie, I never listened to my teacher, and I turned out just fine.
What are they teaching our kids these days?
It's like the South Park, they're teaching them, like, celebrity trends, shit like that. Dos minutos más.
That was good.
Spanish I speak good.
Good Spanish I speak.
Es muy bueno.
Hang on.
You know, there was a time when I had to learn Spanish in high school, and the funny thing is now I only remember parts of it along with Japanese and Russian that I remember.
Español yo hablo bueno.
So sometimes in my head I'll be like, what would that be in Spanish? And then I'd come up with some weird mix of Japanese and Spanish with a little bit of Russian in there.
Japanishan.
Yeah. I'm just not very good at language in general.
It's Japanishan.
Japanishan?
Yeah, Japanese, Spanish, and Russian.
Oh, I get it. Uh-oh.
Oops.
Well, hell, Manitor, your teacher is correct. So good for you.
You actually had a
This
good
is-
teacher. That's very
this is-
uncommon in
this-
society now.
This is me raising my giant plastic bright cup to you. That was... Yeah, that doesn't really work.
Because we're kind of out of time now, so I'm asking if Aqua's ready.
That's
Alright.
alright. It's about time I call it quits anyway.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
It's too hard.
We can't end it until Aqua's ready.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bacon.
Because it somehow fueled our commentary for like...
An hour and a half.
Pretty much Bacon and Goku.
Bacon and Goku filled 2.5 hours of our commentary.
Live stream's broken?
Probably more than that, to be honest.
I got in the chat on the side of the screen, but not showing up in my chat. So I tried to refresh the shut down. So that must be you then, because it's still going on my side.
Hey, guess what? I'm doing stuffs.
Stuff.
Anyway,
Jump into the sun!
next couple minutes.
Almost.
Yeah, we're ending.
We're ending once Aqua's ready.
Yep. My brother came in and he's like, yeah, so the video doesn't work for me right now. And I'm like, well, it must be you, because I'm getting it just fine. So,
Same.
Yeah, mine's perfectly
Fine.
fine. For once, we're not having technical difficulties.
yeah, it's been almost a nightmare with technical related items.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that the person who was supposed to do this wasn't here, but...
Well, I mean, that's not really technical as much as it is just people not showing up for
Personal.
the talk. Yeah.
We have some
But-
personal difficulties in here.
We've had more than one time when the text boxes stopped working on us and the stream going down for moments in time.
Yeah.
So,
And then my computer completely crashing. I literally am going to be reformatting this thing as soon as the stream is over.
well, I can make my computer blue screen pretty easily.
I know exactly how to do it. Exit out of XSplit on mine.
Yeah. all I have to do is open up the broadcaster software, and then
Exit out of it.
bring up the preview with my capture card running on it, and then unplug my capture card from the computer, and it blue screens.
Mine's even easier. I just have to exit out of XSplit, no matter how long it's been open or anything.
For me, I have to run XSplit for a few hours, and then it'll blue screen my computer. So that's why I use the open broadcaster now, is because I just XSplit has been a pain to use ever since I downloaded it. And the only reason I kept using it is because I got it for free, even though right now people have to pay for it. Because I was part of the beta testing.
Is Aqua going to be ready anytime soon?
I sure hope so.
I like how I say that and we're only 3 minutes past.
Because, I mean, if they don't show up and you have to keep going, I'm just going to have to, jump out of the call because I really shouldn't keep going.
Yeah. I need a shower. At 1:03 a.m.
Exactly.
Better late than never.
Well, except I can't because the only shower in the house goes through my parents' bedroom.
I'm just gonna keep doing this.
So it's like, that'll happen, and I'll be like, wait, it's 1 o'clock. Darn it. Well, there's always tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, fortunately we have another one. I used to just use the one in my parents' room, but the fire alarm will just go off now every single time you take a shower back there, so...
I feel like at some point Rosalina would just...
Idea.
I feel like at some point with Mario doing this, Rosalina would just be like, okay, no, I'm not gonna let you help us anymore. Screw you.
She has a force field, though.
So, that's not the point. Unless she really digs Mario.
I think she does.
Yeah. She's better than
Maybe
Peach. Mario should just dump
men who are
Peach.
shorter than her.
Mario should just dump Peach and get with Rosalina.
Pretty much.
I'm sure most people
Peach is
believe that
overrated.
should happen. I'm not gonna stop. Except for to do one thing.
Oh my gosh.
No sounds! Aww.
Is the mic on your Wii remote working?
Yeah.
Hmm. We bought a Wii remote from Goodwill once, and the thing it had wrong with it was the microphone was not working. Or, not the microphone, but the speaker thing.
It's amazing.
Really? MIA. Maybe Jay should count all of the tweets.
I'd really rather not.
Since he's responsible for like 300 of them.
But it'd be easier for him, because he just has to go through his own Twitter feed and count his, and that's already like, what, 3/4 of it?
Yeah, pretty much. Although I think my brother might have sent at least 120.
I only posted like 5 or 6.
What? You deleted them all? Yeah. I gave up.
There's no way you can beat me, dude.
Oh, he said he deleted them all because he gave up.
Yep, I heard.
He didn't make it easy on him. One day, Jack Feather, I will beat you in a competition. One day.
Shakes fist aggressively.
Yay!
This always happens.
I'm never going to use the save file again, so I'm just going to throw all the star bits.
Next 5 days, streaming, whatever that is, you're going to lose every competition to me.
Except this one, apparently.
The next 5DayGamers tweeting challenge
begins as soon as this one ends.
Yeah, just start tweeting hashtag 5DayGamers6 once this ends.
So 5DayGamers6 starts in 360 days. So 5DayGamers6 starts in 359 days. Although I don't know if EDF would even be able to go that far back.
I think it's...
You'd have to keep constant records. Like, you'd have to get on every month or something, or week, and check at that point.
I suck at triple jumping.
Oh man, I posted in the chat, but nobody's responding.
I noticed.
So, that's kind of
the only ones in there. Maybe this will catch your attention. 5 day. No, I'm sorry, I'm typing. Hashtag 5DayGamers6.
There, I wasted all my star bits.
I know, before it even ends. How many people are still here? 28, wow.
I can't see the viewer count because I did something stupid.
I know for me at least, I leave it on while I'm asleep, because, I don't know. It's easier that way than to just close the window and open it back up later.
That's true. 5 of us.
I just mute it when I go to sleep, so...
Yes.
Is there anyone in this chat?
Should still have
Besides
Spy
us three?
Crab.
No, EDF's still here.
We do have some viewers that are in the chat that actually I don't think have ever spoken, which is fine, but they are there.
Hi guys. We're still here. We don't know what's going on.
I'm assuming Joe the Happy Bean is your brother?
Yeah, he is.
So yeah, his thing capped at 26.
Yeah, yeah. 5DayGamers5, so yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take a shower in 5 minutes regardless, cause...
Yeah, I'm gonna probably leave in 5 minutes too, so...
Why do you leave me alone?
Because...
I'll come back if necessary, I just need a shower. I mean,
Honestly,
it's
I'm
too long.
probably just going to give it 5 more minutes, then I'll just stop streaming and leave it to the next person. Whoever the hell wants to fill in, because I'm not going to be streaming for another 3 hours.
Yeah. It's getting late.
I'm still going to watch it, but I'm not going to stream.
I'll take bacon.
I kind of need to do 1.5 million tweets before the end of the day, so...
I don't think you need to tweet anymore.
I need to make sure that I've beaten everyone.
I don't think...
I might as well finish doing at least all the languages.
Yeah, I guess so. You could just make EDF's job more difficult.
It'll just be slightly more difficult. There wasn't that many left. You know what? I have 4 minutes. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's 20 more languages.
Joe can stream. Let's just leave Joe here for the next 3 hours. Stream whatever. Or it's only an hour. EDF said he would be back for in an hour. From counting.
Whatever. FiveDayGamers just went live with 5DayGamers5 Day 4. I never would have guessed!
Oh my god, my email is just all Twitch.
Oh yeah, because if you're following this 5DayGamers, it's not exactly good.
No, like,
Not good for your
literally,
email.
like,
I clicked the follow button, I'm like, oh wait.
all the Twitch emails.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
hard to
well.
count the tweets. I'm sure.
I don't delete my emails.
Do we have someone coming here?
Is somebody coming in 2 minutes?
Somebody coming to help us?
Well, more like to fill in for
Relieve
the fact
our
that we're going to be
duties.
gone.
Duty.
Yep.
I don't care who it is. I'm leaving in 2 minutes because I cannot stream anymore. I'm done. Well, for tonight.
Yeah.
This is probably a terrible time to tweet about 5DayGamers, but sure.
Someone come now!
I know. Stop tweeting, everyone.
I'm not going to stop. I'm going to finish the languages, then I'll stop. Because I'm a nice person.
Tweet, tweet.
I taught pooty tat.
What?
Tweety Bird taught he taught a what? Romulan.
Oh my god. Our 5DayGamers chat is totally dead.
There's some people there. Turning off my system.
Oh, love it.
Tweety Bird taught he taught a wabbit.
I think we should just, someone should just turn on, like, Dragon Ball Z on their computer and just leave it there
Just do DBZA.
until someone comes.
I'll do that. Let me find a way to set that up. So that people can actually finally see DBZA. Until someone comes. Let me find a way to get this to set up so that it will actually show the video perfectly fine. Oh, I should probably, like, remove all of these.
Darn it.
What?
I'm trying to fit information into a single tweet.
That's
Sometimes it's
almost
easier than
impossible.
others.
For a very large amount of things.
You know what? I'm gonna
There we
go
go.
tweet about it since that
I get it.
appears to be what's happening. Compose a new tweet. Waiting.
Let me get a screen region going. I just realized I don't know how I'm going to capture the audio for this.
I don't know.
What are you using to stream?
XSplit. I'm capturing the audio through my speakers.
Sometimes you can get... Sometimes the software will allow you to set your output as your microphone, but yeah, I don't have that kind of luck, so I had to buy some external cables to make that magic happen.
Aqua's trying to sort it out.
Well, I guess we'll start watching this until...
The
yeah.
password is wrong.
So, for this to work, you guys need to stop being here.
Wow.
Well, that's rather blunt.
Well, I gotta go take a shower.
Yeah,
It was fun.
I
It was
should go.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. See you guys next time.
Bye.
We'll be back
We'll be back.
with weapons.
Of mass destruction.
No, I'm not gonna blow my channel. Stop it, Joe.
Alright. See ya.
Bye.
The following is a non-profit fan-based parody. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT are all owned by Funimation, Toei Animation, and Akira Toriyama. Please support the official release.
I just realized why this won't work. Because of video and audio lag. Shit. Well, I guess we're waiting for Aqua.